Myself, Professor Pawar VK from Department of Geography, J.A.T Art, Science and Commerce College for Women, Malegaon. On behalf of this video presentation, I welcome you all.
Second point, prevention from pollution. Forests absorb many toxic gases and help in keeping the air pure and fresh. That is, forests minimize the air pollution. They operate carbon cycle and convert carbon dioxide into oxygen, which is needed for all living beings in the forest and elsewhere. Many trees act as duet filters. Forests are the best tools for abatement of intolerable and high level of noise pollution. They reduce the noise pollution in the peripheral areas, which has become synonymous with the present day civilized societies with increasing number of automobiles on roads and industries all round the year. Properly placed screens of trees and shrubs decrease traffic noise along busy streets and highways. Many trees prevent and reduce water pollution in rivers, streams, lakes, reservoirs and estuaries. Now we will see the regulatory functions of the forests. Regulatory functions of forests include absorption, consumption and release of gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide and minerals, water, radiant energy, etc. Forests bring about gaseous exchange by releasing oxygen and consuming carbon dioxide. They also bring about moderation of climate and improve temperature conditions and enhance the economic value to landscape. Forests also provide habitats to tribal and wildlife. First regulatory function, maintenance of gaseous balance. The main role of forest in nature is to maintain gaseous balance. All breathing organisms, including man, take oxygen from the atmosphere and release carbon dioxide. Increasing population throughout the world, coupled with increasing number of automobiles, trains, aeroplanes and industries and many other activities, release carbon dioxide and other pollutants in the atmosphere. Forests act as lungs. We call forest as the lungs, as they convert carbon dioxide into oxygen through photosynthesis. Matured ficus religiosa, which we call as the peepal tree, this tree is regarded as religious and holy in Hinduism, is capable of absorbing 2252 kg of carbon dioxide and releasing 1772 kg of oxygen per hour. Continuously, these people pours out the oxygen and hence it is regarded as a very holy or religious tree throughout the world. Therefore, to save us from carbon dioxide and for maintenance of healthy gaseous balance in the atmosphere, still more green plants are needed. In Hinduism, many plants are worshipped. For example, Tulsi. Here, the Tulsi is found in every house where early in the morning the woman give water or water these plants. So, this plant in turn gives the pure air, that is the pure oxygen. Number 2, habitat of flora and fauna. Forests are important habitats for a large diversity of flora and fauna. They have also housed and are still housing some of the tribals. They play an important role in the life of the economy of forest dwellers. Forest plants provide fruits, roots, tubers, leaves and medicinal plants for forest-based sustenance patterns. Forests are the homes to innumerable species of plants and animals and wildlife. They bring about balance in the forest ecosystem and maintain equilibrium between various forms of life. They maintain wide variety of biodiversity. Third function is regulation or regulation of hydrological cycle. Forested watersheds act like giant sponges that they absorb rainwater and slow down water runoff. The absorbed water is slowly released for recharge of springs. About 50 to 80% of the moisture in the air in tropical forests comes from the transpiration of plants and trees, and this moisture brings about rains. Forest plants also help in attracting clouds and causing heavy lashes of rainfalls. Number 4, moderation of climate. Forests are thermostats of nature and great moderators of climate. By releasing water vapors from their surfaces, plants increase humidity in the atmosphere. Increased rate of release of water as vapors brings the atmospheric temperature down. By promoting seepage, forests increase the rate of recharge of groundwater. They play a significant role in weather generation and reducing wind velocities. Forests also cause heavy or torrential rainfalls. Trees along rivers, streams, lakes, and other water bodies lower water temperature and temperature of the atmosphere. Large trees provide shade to trespassers or dwellers or tourists. Among tangible benefits, the productive value of Indian forest is not very encouraging, but their regulatory and protective values cannot be ignored. Now, the next point is aesthetic value of forest. Forests have a lot of aesthetic value. People all over the world appreciate beauty and tranquility of forest. Everyone likes greenery. Forests are the centers of recreation, joy, and spiritual renewal. They provide pleasant weather, pure and fresh air, and beautiful scenery, and thus refresh both body and mind. Every year, lakhs of people visit national parks, sanctuaries, and innumerable picnic spots in the forest areas all over the world for recreation. The joyful thrill of spotting a wildlife animal in the forest can be rightly appreciated only by those who have experienced it. Hill stations, which attract tourists not only from India but also from abroad, owe most of their charm to the existence of dense forest. India, being very rich in its forests and wildlife, has a great tourist potential and has a vast scope of ecotourism.